Hello everyone, I'll just wait for a minute for some people to connect. I'll show you our beautiful space. Just announcing that the Kids Academy, so we've got term 1, a new group of kids coming through the 6-week emotional literacy and mindfulness program. So it's a beautiful program for kids aged 5 to 9 where we teach them the important life skills of emotional awareness, emotional literacy, intelligence, whatever you want to call it, just the awareness of how to express their emotions, how to understand their emotions and what to do with those emotions, but also not just their own, but about other people. So it's quite a high level of awareness for our kids into how they actually learn about processing those emotions. So I'll show you a little bit of the classroom. I'll flip around. Today is term 1. So term 1 we have got the appropriate spacing for our class today. Usually we do it in a semicircle. And then we watch the cartoon at the back there. There's a little cartoon that introduces them to Jazzy and Pinky. And then we have all of our emotion cards that teach them about their emotions. So that's sort of where we're starting today, and also ending with a bit of sound therapy. So I use one of my instruments to sort of just to help at the end. We have like a connection time at the end with the kids. So the Kids Academy, so we've got a full class again today, which is great. For term 1. The term 2 enrolments are now open, so if you've got any littlies that are in Perth between the age of 5 to 9, bring them in. This is a wonderful introductory course to understanding what to do with their emotions, and we do it through the guise of our little chickens, Jazzy and Pinky. This is our little chook, and basically the story goes is that it's about Jazzy and Pinky, and they learn about how everyone has an energy ball, and they carry their energy ball around with them. And so we're teaching kids how to understand the concept of, that their energy ball is what their emotion is and how to express that. And they express that in such a beautiful way because it's done through an external object, but they also learn that sometimes people can throw their energy ball at us, and I'm sure some of us have had that before. And then what happens is we drop our own energy ball and we start feeling what the other person is feeling. So it's quite a high level of emotional awareness, but it's done in a really beautiful, fun environment. We've got the combination of play therapy, colour therapy, sound therapy, and also using the science of mindfulness. And so the 6-week program is a beautiful program for our kids, and so today is our first class. I always feel a little I reckon I feel more nervous like having kids in the class than I do in any of my business meetings that I've ever had because I just think, kids are just, I'll tell you, but so far we've had more than, I've got to update the tally, but we're almost up at 300 children that have graduated the program. And they just love it because it's so different to what they do in the school system. Not to say that that's not, great for them, but it gives them an alternative, and it's done through so much play, and so they enjoy coming back to the class. I always feel a little bit nervy when the first round of kids come in, because I just really, really want them to have a good time and to enjoy it and to understand this beautiful work. But then also it's a family integration model, so we include the parents. It's very important. If it's done in a school environment, then we get them to take the work home with the parents and involve them in it. But it's about changing the narrative and the dialogue as to how we express our emotions. And some of our parents have taken, after the 6-week program, they've taken this and run with it, and they use it as a daily implementation, and it's amazing. I get some amazing feedback of, how wonderfully articulate their little 5 or 6-year-old is at expressing how they're feeling and having compassion and understanding and empathy for other people's. So it's a really beautiful process, and to be able to hear some of that feedback and some of those stories is great. So our term 2 Term 1 is underway, but Term 2 enrolments are now open. It's held in this beautiful space in Mount Hawthorn. So lots of beautiful nature and the trees. And so like I said, the Term 2 is open. I'll show you our little booklets that the kids get. So we have their little booklets here, and so this is really what they do. We call it their chicken workbook, and they fill all this in from Monday to Friday. We start with really simple processes of, what their energy ball feels like, and towards the end it gets quite complex in integrating that and sharing love and smiles with other people. And so they learn some really great techniques, and then also we also have it's all based on this beautiful little book, Jazzy and Pinky and the Energy Ball, which is available if you want to go online. It's available to purchase, and it's just a really beautiful book about understanding emotional literacy and intelligence, and how everyone has an energy ball that they carry around with them, and how we can actually work with that. We have another series of books coming out soon, which are really beautiful, and we're going to be covering the topics. So the topics that are going to be covered are digital device management. So when we've got kids on their devices for so long, so it's a story about how to reconnect away from our devices. And then the other one is it's called the Wiggle Giggle Goggle Hat, and it's about bullying. So how do kids deal with bullying, and how do they use their energy ball in a situation where they feel that they're being bullied. And then the last one, which is yet to be, it's sort of just happening. This is going to be for young girls, and we're starting really early because they're, it's already happening at such an early age, is about that body awareness and body image. So that children's book is all going to be about, about loving yourself exactly as you are. So those books will be out soon as well, which is going to be exciting. But our programs are still running, so we've got also instructors all around. At the moment, we've got some all around the world now. So if you've got, we've got instructors that are passionate about this program and they want to teach it, so they've become a qualified instructor within the academy to teach this program in their local community. So if you are interested, it's not just limited to where I am. So please do pop a message in and ask, do you have this program in this area? And I'll let you know if we've got an instructor in that area. We've got the instructor family is growing, and they're just, they're a group of like-minded people who are like mothers, entrepreneurs. They're people who really are passionate about our next generation and giving them all the tools they need for what they are walking into and what we have actually created. So we have a duty of care, I feel, to help them find balance in a very busy world. So that's pretty much what we've got going on. So I'm looking forward to it. Our kids are going to be arriving soon. So I'll be checking in each week if I get a chance, a little bit of time before the class begins, just to let you know what's happening and a little bit more information. But if you want to know any more, just pop a yes in the field, and I'll message you. All right, much love. Bye-bye.